Ever since the fire went out, I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look at Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your health. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson, but comb your hair.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna snowball in Jackson.
See if I care.
When I breeze into the city, people gonna stop and bow. All of the women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Turn loose my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, it's all she wrote. And we'll laugh at you in Jackson. And I'll be dancing on a pony cake. They'll lead you downtown like a scolded hound with your tail between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man. And I'll be waiting there in Jackson, behind my J-Pan plan.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out.
Yeah,
we're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Oh, you bastards, what's going on? It's Tuesday night. It's pouring like a son of a bitch out here. So hopefully I don't go, I don't get all glitchy. But if so, what are you gonna do? It's a free show. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. My wife took my kids, her mother, and her niece and nephew away to Pennsylvania. So it's just me and the dog home, and we are loving it. Although, all I've been doing is chores because I don't want her to come back and yell at me. So, all right, we are going to play some tunes for you this evening. Of course, Saturday night was CountryFest. It was amazing. I wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. However, I was able to plan my barbecue grilling. By the way, I got a new grill. Oh, I was in heaven. I sent Chris pictures. It's a really nice grill, and I barbecued chicken on it and a bunch of stuff. And I got to watch pretty much through the end of Chris's set. And I felt bad for the two people I think that canceled, but I was like, yes, because I would have missed them otherwise. So, and I thought you all played great. Cheers to you. So what I'm going to do is, if'n I would have been there to play CountryFest, I may have played the first 5 songs. So I'm going to do my CountryFest set now. Take it after Chris when I think he missed Metal Fest, and then he played his Metal Fest set after the fact. That's what I'm going to do. So let me get that ready. And then we're going to play a couple songs. Then we'll say hello to everybody. I think my guitar is tuned. I just got to turn on my microphone. There's that for you. All right. good. All right. I say all right a lot. Here we go. First song from CountryFest set. Do 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 do. Oh, this thing's too big. Something I don't say very often. Wah, 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 wah. All right, here we go. Ooh, that sounds weird. What's up? Something's off. Hold on. I think the guitar's not on. Oh, that's okay. That's better. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all that never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straight in the curves, yeah, flat in the hills. Someday the mountains may get 'em, but the Lord never will. Making their way, the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the Lord will allow. Making their way, only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy, you know my mama loves me, but you don't understand, they keep showing my hands, not my face on TV. Making their way, on the way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Waylon, Jennings, the Dukes of Hazzard, Catherine Bach, and Say No More. That's all that show ever needed was Catherine Bach. And like B-string this one out. It's been about a month now since I said I needed to change my strings, and I still do. There we go. All right. Song number 2. What is it? Number 2, If'n I Had Played CountryFest. Died for his country, he fought in no war, just like his father before him. All of his life, he didn't want more. He was always so proud when he came through the door, tatted and torn and he silence. Didn't take long for the weight of the world to grind your bones into dust. When it's all over, then you will see if you just died for another man's greed. He had a father, never at home. He was the provider, or so he was told. Nourished his belly, was not there to hold. Dying so slowly all through the week, they left no bruises but a tear down his cheek. He made no excuses, he tempered his grief. Didn't take long for the weight of the world to grind your bones into dust. When it's all over, then you will see if you just died for another man's greed. They bend you and break you, then they forsake you. We all just cogs in the wheel. He took it in stride and he swallowed his pride to bring home his family's next meal. Didn't take long for the weight of the world to grind your bones into dust. When it's all over, then you will see if you just died for another man's greed. Bones to dust. Little song for every average Joe out there. One thing probably all of us here can attest to, we never once heard our fathers, probably our mothers either, talking about their own happiness. That's probably because it was also the 70s and most of them were drunk half the day too, but you know what I mean. All right, next song. No, that's not the next song. I was gonna, I'll say it later. All right. Here is the next song from my CountryFest set. Oh, that's my dog. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let for 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. All 2 hours pushing broom. Built an 8 by 10 4-bedroom. I'm a man by means, by no means king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes, don't pay no union dues. Smoke old stogies I have found, not too short but too big round. I'm a man by means, by no means king of the road. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I know every engineer on every train, all the children and all their names, and every handout in every town, every lock that's unlocked when you're around to sing. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let for 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. All 2 hours pushing broom. Builds an 8x4 bedroom. I'm a man by means, by no means king of the road. I'm a man by means, by no means king of the road. Roger Miller. I think it was Kim's Creations or something, like asked me to play that one time, and it was really cool after she did, because it's like one of 5 songs that my father always sang. So it gives me a good kick every time I play it. And my dad he was a very good singer. He hated music, but he could sing really good, and he was one of the best whistlers I ever heard. Okay, song 4 of my CountryFest set is, and I had to separate this song from Bones to Dust, because even though I wrote Bones to Dust long before I heard this song, they're kind of similar. So. Daddy worked like a mule, Morning Park County coal, till he fucked up his back, couldn't work anymore. He said, one of these days I'll get out of the hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. See, there's ways in this world that can bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart, you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best life you can, don't lie, cheat, or steal. Keep your nose to the grindstone, out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, but I can't catch a break. Too much in this world that I can't shake. I remember your words, Lord, brings me to chills. Keep your nose to the grindstone and out of the pills. Takes twice long to build the bridge as you burn, and there is hurt you can cause time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose to the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, but I can't catch a break. Too much in this world that I can't shake. I remember your words, Lord, that bring me to chills. Keep your nose to the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose to the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose to the grindstone. Tyler Childers. Love that song. Another quick little tune. I think of all the country music, I definitely like the more Appalachia kind of bluegrass sound. I really dig it. As opposed to like modern or pop country, which the next song is mine. And I wrote it to be kind of like modern pop kind of country, you know. Just seems like what I should do. So last song is called 4th of July. And it goes a little something like this. I love the sparkle in her eyes, I love her mouth, 'cause she tells no lies. Her heart so big she can touch the sky, that sweet little girl of mine. I love that she won't complain when the day gets rough and starts to rain. Always find a spot on Main when the parade comes marching by. Her smile reminds me of the 4th of July. She, the fireworks in my life. It's like hot dogs and apple pie every time I see her smile. I love the way that she drives like a foul-mouthed truck short on time. 'Cause I left my beer behind in the cooler by the curb. I love the way that we fit. Her heart always beats out of my chest. She's ice cold beer in summertime, that sweet little girl of mine. Her smile reminds me of the 4th of July. She, the fireworks in my life. Like hot dogs and apple pie every time I see her smile. I love the sparkle in her eyes, I love her mouth, it tells no lies. Heart so big it can touch the sky, sweet little girl of mine. Her smile reminds me of the 4th of July. She, the fireworks in my life. It's hot dogs and apple pie every time I see her smile. Like hot dogs and apple pie every time I see her smile. And that concludes my CountryFests. My CountryFest songs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ooh, it's hot down here. Let me put on my other microphone. There we go. All right. So how is everybody doing? Thank you all for being here. Let me do all my hellos. Hello, Camellia. Colorful Energy. Very good to see you. Mr. Pop Tom. He's back in business. Tom just released, what'd you release? 4 new songs, Tom? I think that's pretty cool. And Justine is here. Mr. Chris Lane is here. My buddy Chris Lane. Don't forget, Thursday, me and Chris be hanging out. We had a momentous show last week because we went, what was it? 1 hour and 58 minutes before we first mentioned food, and then once we did, that was it. That was the whole show. And I thought it kind of funny in my 4th of July song. I'm comparing this great woman to hot dogs and apple pie. They seem like barbecue things, you know. I had a verse. I was toiling like baby, like brown sugar on baby back ribs, and I just got way too hungry. I'm like, I can't do that I get to that part and everyone who likes barbecue would just leave and go eat. David is here. What's going on, David? Siegel, what is going on, my friend? Frank Terzo, thank you for being here. We're going to play one of Frank's songs tonight when I do my smoke break. It's, I always used to play my own songs. But I'm like, God, man, my music is so damn old. I can't, in good conscience, put it on. You can listen to it if you want, but I can't send it. Epi, what is going on, dude? Thanks for being here. And who else? And everyone else. I don't want to be scrolling all night, but I appreciate all for being here. It's very cool. Life is going good. Still busy as hell, but I think I've leveled off, and right now I kind of have it in the plans that I can continue my Tuesday stream. For the most part, I can continue my Thursday with Chris, although 1 o'clock's tough for me. But I make do. It'll be easier when when everyone is back in school. So then I drop them off and come home and go back to bed before I go to work. And hopefully I can continue my Saturday night Gmail. But like that's kind of like the max music time I have right now, those 3 days, and they're all going to be versions of doing it live. So although I intend to record, I probably still got a way before I can get to it. I'll probably start recording once the summer's over, I think. Hey, what's going on, Redbird Smith? Thank you all for being here. And let's get back with some music. This is a song Michael Songs turned me on to. And since he don't play covers and I knew he loved the song, then I figured let me cover the song for him. It's a really good song too. Oh, my fingers wet. Come on, scroll. There we go. All right, back to the controls. Set controls for the sun. Okie dokie, Poby. Change your face, change your name, rip the roots that you laid down, Rip the roots that you lay down. I didn't change my vocal mic. Sorry. Or did I? Oh, I left it there. Okay, that's why. I had two microphones bleeding in. All right. Change your face. Change your name. Rip the roots that you lay down. Rip the roots that you lay down. Keep the hurt. I'll keep your pain. Close company now. Close company now. Like wide awake in a different house with different arms around you now. On a different street in a different town. On the same old road. The night comes down. The night comes down. Love will burn a hole through a human doubt. Free your heart from the stone. Free your heart from the stone. Stone will roll and search you out. No matter where you go, it'll find you. Oh, like wide awake in a different house with different arms around you now. In a different street, in a different town. In a different street, in a different town. On the same old road. The night comes down. On the same old road. The night comes down. The night comes down. Oh, 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 oh. Josh Ritter. Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I definitely, I could play a lot more songs, but I try to be particular to things that work with deep and gravelly kind of voice, you know? Because if, you know, I don't want to sound like, I like to think that every cover I do play, if someone never heard the song before, that they would think I wrote it. So. All right, so what are we going to do? Okay, so I'm going to play, I was hanging out at Leela's channel earlier today, and she was talking about, I think she was doing like a lot of things about songwriting and her methods and stuff, but she said one thing that, you know, she was like, oh, I wake up from dreams and I start writing about my dreams, she said, but then she stops because her dreams are generally, nightmares, and she doesn't want to write a song about that. And that's pretty much my case. Well, my case, I very rarely remember my dreams. Or like you wake up and it's there and then it's all gone. Like, a dream, you get a dream, it's like a picture, but then it dissipates really quick. Except for one particular time in my life, and I do believe it's the only time it's ever happened where I had a dream in fully vivid, like I could smell, I could sense, and I woke up and I remembered everything, and I was positive that it wasn't a dream. And it was a couple years, good God, I don't know how long ago, but it was a considerable time after my father had passed away. And I went to bed one night, and I had this dream that we met for lunch. I was my age, and my father was like the age he was when I was like 8 to 12 years old. He was in his UPS uniform. And we just talked, and and he asked me about my stupid kids, and not my stupid kids, I'm getting emotional, so I try to not be emotional by acting like an idiot. So he was asking me about my kids and about my job, and it was just like this amazing, amazing dream. I woke up and I immediately called my sister and like, we have to go meet. I have to tell you about this dream. And she was like, that was him. He was there, kind of thing. And after that, I wrote the song called Footsteps, and that's what I'm going to play now. Pew, pew, pew. And I know I don't need the words, but I want them anyway. Okay, so here we go. Footsteps. But first, beer. I had apple pie for dinner tonight, by the way. I've been walking in your footsteps since the day that I was born. You're the one who taught me about right and wrong. Lately I've been thinking about our yesterdays. Don't know where the time went, and I miss you every day. 'Cause you used to tell me life is like a river. Take it for a ride. Take it for a ride. You won't always be a winner, but you gotta lose with pride. Hold your head up high. I've grown a little older, maybe wiser too. Did I ever say I'm sorry for all I put you through? I never thought how the years were passing by. And I wake up one morning and you weren't by my side, so you can tell me life is like a river. It's okay for a man to cry, for a man to cry. Listen to me, mister. These are the best years of your life, and they were the best of mine. I wish that I took the time to know the man you were inside, but I don't think that you mind. Everything we've ever done, I hold close to my heart. Throughout all time, I've been walking in your footsteps since the day that I was born. Walking in your footsteps since the day that I was born. And all at once, it just seems so crystal clear. I've got my family wishing you were here, but it really makes no difference if you're not here to see. 'Cause I am you and you are me, and you used to tell me life is like a river. Always keep it real. Be a big forgiver. And boy, don't you ever run. Because you are my son. Messed up that chord. Footsteps. Song about my dad. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, Rich? Sometimes that song just freaking gets me. It's like I have to shield my emotion from my own music sometimes. Okie dokie, what's next? This is what's next. A holdover from last week. And where? Oh yeah, here we go. Wheels by the Foo Fighters. What you were thinking. We were everything I loved before. A flash before my eyes, and nothing mattered anymore. I looked into the sky. Well, you wanted something better, and you wished for something new. You wanted something beautiful, and find something true. Looking for a reason, and something to lose. When the wheels come down, the wheels touch the ground. When you feel like it's over and there's nothing round for you. When the wheels come down, now your head is spinning. Broken hearts will mend. This is the beginning, coming to an end. Well, you wanted something beautiful, and you wished for something new. You wanted something better, then you wished for something true. Looking for a reason and something to lose. When the wheels come down, oh, and the wheels touch the ground. When you feel life is over and there's nothing round for you. When the wheels touch down. When you feel life is over and there's nothing around for you. When the wheels touch the ground. You have to pay attention to that when the four lines go into each other, right? It revolves back into itself very neatly, that you forget, like, oh my God, the song, the progression has not changed throughout the entire song, and you don't want it to get too monotonous. I don't think that one is, though. Like, I think you did a good job with the melody of making three different sections of it. Okie dokie. Hey, what's going on, my friend? Action Nacho. You guys are great at CountryFest. Huge. What's going on there, Mr. Huge? All right, so... Okay. I am going to play another cover song. You have to forgive me if you hang out at the show. I play this a lot. My niece is getting married September 5th, and she asked me to play the daddy-daughter dance. And because she asked me, I definitely want to do it. And also to humiliate my brother-in-law. That's like an extra bonus. So I've been trying to practice this. I'm getting worried about it a little bit because, again, this is a very clean kind of song. And so I'm trying to not be gritty. And I just don't feel myself. So hopefully it comes together, because this is really a pretty song. And it's definitely one of those songs, they wrote it to be a wedding song. which I kind of hate. But then again, that's pretty damn smart. And where are we? So this is called I Loved Her First by Heartland. And I just learned there's going to be 250 people at this wedding. Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in a moment in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so. And she still means the world to me, that you know. Be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way, but I loved her first, I held her first, and a place will always be hers. From the first day she breathed till she smiled at me, I know love of a father runs deep. And I pray that she find you someday. It's still hard to give her away, 'cause I love the first. How could this beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I once knew? The one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked her in bed all of those nights. I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. But I loved her first, I held her first, a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first day she breathed till she smiled at me, I know the love of a father runs deep. And I pray that she finds you someday. It's still hard to give her away. Oh, I loved her first. From the first day she breathed till she smiled at me, I know the love of a father runs deep. Someday you'll know what I'm going through, when the miracle smiles at you. I loved her first. Oh boy, I better practice that a whole bunch more. Anyway, that's the song I'm trying to work on. Thank you, thank you. But it's, I feel naked doing that song because, again, I can hide so much bad notes with a little bit of a growl, you know? All right, last song for Act 1. And then I am going to go smoke. Oh, nicotine. Next song is Flower. It's a pretty flower, excuse me. Oh no, I don't open my beer. Oh no. Oh, here it is. I thought I was unprepared. See, my bottle opener is a little Starship Enterprise bottle opener. Music nerd. Hello, Sandy and Todd and Pookie. Thank you all for coming. Here we go. Okay, everything should be good. All right, the flower. Sitting there thinking, God, when will it end? We made our mistakes and we couldn't pretend. My body was numb, my throat went dry. I just stared at the floor as they shouted, and I held it inside. And Victoria, she's crying, and she won't come out of room. She thinks of a flower, and it's never gonna bloom. I guess it's the end of the life we once knew. I'm sorry for what happened to you. We were totally different, yet somehow the same. And I never forget the day she first said my name. It was like finding a piece of your heart that was broken right there on the floor. She looked in my eyes and she gave me a smile, and it opened the door. Victoria, she's crying. We had nowhere we could turn. I should have been there beside her. I didn't have the nerve. I guess it's the end of the life we once knew. We cry for the flower that will never bloom. yeah, a couple lost souls. It's just too hard to imagine when you're just 16 years old. Victoria, she was crying. She heard I got on the plane. We tried to save it, but it would never be the same. I guess it's the end, but it wasn't all bad. We cried for the flower that we never had. Alrighty. That is a song called The Flower. And thank you, Lawyer Butch. And I am going to take a break to refuel myself. So I'm going to play a song. And this is a song from Mr. Frank Terzo, a very good songwriter. I like the way Frank speaks very plainly about big important ideas. So it's very easy to latch onto his words because they're just everyday words and he wouldn't say in normal conversation. That's like the best kind of songwriting. Very relatable. So with that, let me turn off that. Let me turn off this.
Wrote a letter to myself with my own regards. Sealed and sent it through FedEx Express, my return address. I walked myself back to my home, soul searching one-on-one alone. Sat up late and chuckled all night long, had myself a ball. Woke up smiling, sun lit up my room, myself all dressed, walked into the corner breakfast bar, sports news in hand, ordered up some bacon, eggs and beans, filled my belly, finished up my tea, set my sights on a brand new day to keep her off my mind. When I'm with you, I'm not me, I'm somebody else. I look in those eyes, not your eyes, you're somebody else. You talk down to me, right through me, you're somebody else. I seem to lose me inside me. flickering once more. Teach a child not to touch the flame, to look both ways when you cross the road. But here I am in my adult life, still the same results. It's when I'm with you, I'm not me, I'm somebody else. I look in those eyes, not your eyes. You're somebody else. You talk down to me, right through me. You're somebody else. I seem to see inside me. I'm somebody else. Somebody else. Look deep inside, and you'll see.
Okie dokie. Boy, that goes fast. Hey, everybody, I'm back. What's going on? What's going on again? It's not really raining too bad out now. My dog isn't freaking out. So, before I play, I am still looking for a volunteer so we can do the celebrity song list. The idea is, rather than me sit there and make the song list of the songs I know how to play, I think right now I'm a little over 100. I know it's not really a lot of songs considering, but I'm not really a working musician anymore. So, hey, what's going on now? So I think that's pretty good. I try to learn like 1 or 2 a week, maybe. And I have like 50 of my own songs, I think, somewhere around there. So what I would like to do is have a volunteer to be the celebrity song list maker, and I will send them my spreadsheet. I've just been working on it, so you can do like a filter by genre of music or by decade. And I will turn the show over to someone else, and they will pick out all the songs they want to hear. And for like maybe once a month, I'll do a celebrity song list featuring that person's picks. I also think like I'll leave room. You can request like maybe up to like 5 songs. I don't guarantee I will learn them all or any of them. They kind of have to fit me. But if I can learn a couple of songs you want to hear, that will turn me on to new music as well. And then I thought one of the good things about it, or cool thing about it, is because I think we learn a lot about each other through music. So what I would like people to do, number one, they have the option they can hang out with me on the live stream if they wanted, and we could talk in between songs, because I would like to know why you like these particular songs. I know there's a lot of songs I like that are like little moments in time of my life, and if I hear the song, I go right back to a specific thing. So I would either like someone to come with me on the show and talk about why they pick songs, or to send me like a little blurb about why they picked the song if they couldn't be here, and I could read it to everybody, and this way we'll all get to a little know each other more. Oh, and we have number one. So, all right, so the first celebrity song list is going to be Mr. Hugh, unless someone else said it before you. But I already know you. All right. Thank you, my friend. And now, oh, and also don't forget, me and Chris on Thursday at the happy hour, we will see what kind of, ooh, I should have muted that. We'll see what kind of old people hijinks we can get into. Alrighty. So now I'm going to try. I'm going to keep always trying to do the thing a little different. I'm going to try to play now the last 5 songs I've written. And it was even kind of funny for me. I'm like, oh no, I have to play like Run Rabbit Run. And I counted. I'm like, no, that was 6 songs ago. So it's kind of cool when they get knocked off the list. Let me know if I sound funny or look funny, because I am getting a notification from StreamYard that, oh, now it's better. I guess because of the storm, the internet is a little shoddy this evening. So hopefully that's just a temporary thing. And so we're starting with the oldest, which is 5 songs ago. I think that's the oldest. One of the things I don't like about the program I use for my lyrics is that it goes by either creation date or modified date. But a lot of songs, like, I'll come up with one line and then I save it. And it could be months before I actually get back. Like the newest song I have called Melissa, which I'll probably play last, I wrote the first line of the song like 3 or 4 months ago. So it gets a little confusing. Like, I wish it had a completion date you can sort them by. That would make more sense. That's a me problem. Where is my capo? I think this is on number 2. And this song, I wouldn't say this song is actually complete yet. There's a bridge to it, but I wasn't happy with it. So lately when I've been playing it, I just drop it off. But we'll see. And I need my little thingy do. I need my brand. Oh, there we go. How's it go?
We rode our bikes through town, kicking cans and looking for trouble. It was all around. We almost went to jail, smoking in the woods. The woods caught fire. It was 3 alarms. We hopped the fence at night, chased by cops when we broke the freeway lights. Barely survived. Your boss was such a tool. I followed you to work and slashed his tires. Did it for you. One day we went our separate ways, 'cause we grew up and needed different things. I'm happy that the days were long. Every day with you made my life better. Yeah, it's true. I'm happy that the days were long. All the time with you made my life brighter. I'm missing you, missing you. We couldn't pay the rent, so we stole our neighbor's tent and then we camped.
the stars. We fought like cats and dogs, never thought to change the rules we live by. One day we went our separate ways. We grew up and needed different things, but I'm happy that the days are long. All the days with you made my life better. Yeah, it's true. I'm happy that the days are long. All the time with you made my life brighter. I'm missing you, missing you, missing you. So there's supposed to be a bridge in that song, toasting him kind of at his funeral. But I wasn't happy, or I'm still working it, you know. I get the songs close enough, and then they come together better, or they come together correctly when I am playing them a lot, or playing them live. Because the corrections have more, they have more meaning. Otherwise, sometimes, like, I don't like to sit and pore over lyrics anymore. I'll just do them wrong until they become right, and then I know when they're right. I like it better that way anyway. I don't want to, you know, I'm not a professional, so I don't want to actually have to stress up. I don't want it to feel like work. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll just sit down and make a word diagram, you know, if I really need to find something. But oftentimes, I just move it to the side and work on something else. I always have like a bunch of things going at once. Like, I'll come up with a bunch of guitar riffs and I'll mumble something and, like, all right, I'll go with that until something comes up better. And oftentimes nothing ever comes up better. But it is fun when you write something down and then you go months and months and you check through your little pieces of paper or notes one day and suddenly it connects to you and you just write it really fast. I like when that happens. I need to unplug my thing, but this time I'm going to shut my guitar off. There we go. Okay. I have to apologize in advance because one of the songs I am going to play is an open E tuning. And I did not think about it before I made my song list. I should have played. So right now the Martin's in drop D. So I will have to retune that. I don't mind making mistakes in front of people. I hate tuning in front of people because I really have a bad ear. I remember in this old band I was in, well, I mean, I was always pretty baked, but I would just sit there and just tune my guitar until the bass player would just take the guitar off. He was like, give me the goddamn thing. We don't have all night, and he would tune it for me. Of course, I don't have a tuner like I do now. But everyone knows, every guitar player knows, You can put your guitar in perfect tune with the machine, but it's not in tune with the guitar. And then sometimes you have to go just slightly out of tune to make the chords sound right. And that happens with almost every guitar. All right. Next of my 5 new songs, this is probably just about one of the favorite songs I've ever written. Definitely one of my favorite guitar parts. Okay, this is called Fish Out of Water. It's either the E or often it's the G string. Sundays were family time. Drove in the country for miles to visit my uncle who lost his leg in the war. Dad took me to a pool hall, cigarette smoke and a game of pinball. Now all that remains are his nicotine stains. Do you remember when all the kids played in the park? Turned on before dark. Trying to breathe, I cannot break free of lessons learned or lost on me. And I'm hanging from a line like a fish out of water. My wandering days, they are done. I just wanna go home, back to where my roots were sown a long time ago. Do you remember when all the kids played in the park? And no one went home till the street lights turned on before dark. I'm trying to breathe, I cannot break free of these lessons learned or lost on me. And I'm hanging from a line like a fish out of water. What's that, Chris? I am playing so much, I am getting a couple months anniversary. That's good. And actually, one of the new riffs I came from this capo. It's a future song. They sound like this. That's like a little riffy. That's what I do is like and then I video my music-wise. I'll make a video of me playing it because I if I hear it, I don't always know what it is. So I make a video of myself playing it and like the tuning, the capo position and stuff like that. And then like maybe in a couple of months, I'll forget about it and I'll see it and I'll go, ooh, I like that. Okay. This is called The Dark Side of Town. And I really like this one. I'm still trying to work out one section of the instrumental portion of the song, but it's getting there. And where's my guitar? I've been using this little flanger I really like. Okay. Dark Side of Town, another one of, those real happy songs I like to write. Look at these lines, the lines on my face. I'm counting the days. Searching for something that makes me whole, to have and to hold. I tried to touch it, but it blew away. The words on the page are fading away. To the dark side of town where anything goes. Out in the cold, all on your own. To the dark side of town where dreams go to die. Until tomorrow's sunrise. Reach out but missed. Did I miss my chance? Will I get to dance? Help me to see where I went wrong.
tried to touch it, but it flew away. The words on the page are fading away. To the dark side of town where anything goes. Out in the cold, left on your own. To the dark side of town where dreams go to die. Until tomorrow's sunrise. Tried to touch it, but it blew away. The words on the page are fading away. To the dark side of town where anything goes. Your own. To the dark side of town where dreams go to die. Until tomorrow's sunrise. I had a cooler ending, which I've since forgotten. I have to look back at old tape. Had this cool little, it's like this really neat little jazzy chord. I don't know what the name of it is. And then like a little riff. That is Dark Side of Town. Hey, what's up, Michael Songs? Mike is back from his open mic. And that brings us to this song, which I have to retune one of my guitars for it. So bear with me. And, it's almost 10:40. Everyone, don't forget. Hey, what's going on, Feisty Feather? After me comes our good friend Chatters. Is tonight their bracket night? I'm not sure, but he's doing that soon. Turn off the guitar. Do a little switcheroo. I'll try to tune this up fast. And I have not actually played this song in a while. Hopefully I remember it. I think it's fairly easy.
for people who don't play guitar. This is one of the most dreaded things guitar players do when they raise their tuning live. Because she's just waiting like, oh, is it gonna pop? Is that right? Okay, I think we're good. Or are we good enough? Thank you, Mr. Michael Songs, the Link Master. Turning anxiety, yeah. It really is. Especially when you know how old your strings are. You're like, I should not be doing this. Okay. Now, I think I capo this somewhere. I'll have to see. And let me put on. A different guitar channel. There we go. That's the one Michael liked, right? Downtown in the street, watch as it rolls by, right under your feet. Keeping your eye, sharks on your tail. They'll swoop in behind you and eat you alive, right under your nose. The black water flows. Once there was a child broken by fear. Would anyone notice? Did anyone hear? And if she were mine, why shouldn't it be? I've used up my wishes. I used them all up on me. Right under your nose. The black water flows. 500 years and a really big fire for one phoenix to rise way up in the sky. And if it were me, why would I care? I'd enjoy the silence and the smell of sweet air right under your nose. The black water flows. Watch as they flicker out of existence inside a tiny fish bowl. John Wiggs. What's going on, John Wiggs? That is called The Black Water. I looked up and it was like, black water says, understanding where did it come from? It is a symbol of the unknown, or that which is hidden and a potential danger. However, it is also reflective, mirroring the shadows that roam the subconscious of human experience. Hey, Samantha Lee, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Oh, thanks, Hugh. Man, I could really hear like a cool guitar slide in that, you know? Keep it like real, like, I kind of was thinking it's somewhere between like the White Stripes kind of grittiness, but also very, very like, you know, roots blues music, you know? So like with maybe more of the guitar sounds of the White Stripes, but still like a very pure, bluesy kind of old school finger picking song. So that's potential. All right, so 10:48. Wow, time is flying, just flying. All right, let me switch my guitars again. That completes my, oh no, that's 4 of my 5 newest songs. So I have one more, which I played for anyone who was at the happy hour. I played it on there last week. Okay, that guitar is off. And we are done with you. Okay. All right, folks, last of my newest originals is called Melissa. Melissa. I was going to change the name to Marissa because I don't know if Marissa's been used in as many songs as Melissa has. Excuse me. But with the syllables, I kept tripping it up. I was with Marissa, so I was, let me just stay with the Melissa. Uh-oh. The glue is coming off of my thingy-do. Here is my latest song. I think I wrote it last week. And this is a good example. I wrote the initial line of the song, which is, I'd give up all my dreams and all my wishes if I can meet a girl just like Melissa. And it's set just like that for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And last week I was flipping through my notebook and I saw it and I know what to do, and just wrote the whole song. So this is called Melissa. I give up all my dreams and all my wishes. I could meet a girl just like Melissa. Love the way she moves in high heel shoes, bright light shine just as she moves into frame in front of me like a movie star of the silver screen. We'd go running out the door, make love under the stars. She's so fine, goddamn, she knows it. And I hope that I won't blow it if I get the chance to be her man. Melissa, what's it gonna take for you to notice me? I've been waiting here all night long. Melissa could be mine, but I'm running out of time. She's dancing to her last song. Cinderella she has on, but it won't be on for too long. Once or twice a week ain't enough for me. My desire on the strings got me feeling inside strange. Wanna take her home when the morning comes. Maybe then we'll take a drive somewhere to the countryside. She's so fine, goddamn, she knows it. And I hope that I don't blow it when I get the chance to be her man. Melissa, what's it gonna take for you to notice me? I've been standing here all night long. Melissa could be mine, but I'm running out of time. I'm dancing to her final song. Melissa could be mine when I do. I've been waiting here all night long. Melissa could be mine, but I'm running out of time. I'm dancing to her final song. I give up all my dreams, all my wishes. I could meet a girl just like Melissa. Love the way she moves. That's Melissa. I think that it could be cool. So it's definitely kind of like a country rock song. Okay, I have time for one song. Wow, I actually didn't get to a bunch of stuff tonight. That's good. Less practice for next week. Oh, thanks, John Wiggs. I figured you'd like a song about a stripper. But I keep working on the lyrics, so I'm trying to get it so it's like, in this 3 minutes that he's looking at her, he has this whole, we're gonna run away together and this and but once the song's over, she's gone, and I thought that was kind of funny. All right, so the next song is gonna be, and I think this is gonna be my final song. Yeah. we will try this. So everyone, I thank you all for hanging out. 20 people here. Cheers to y'all. All right. Black book with my poems in. Got a bag, toothbrush with a comb in. When I'm a good dog, they sometimes throw me a bone in. Got elastic bands, keep my shoes on. Got the swollen hand blues. Got 13 channels, shit on the TV to choose from. I've got electric lights. I've got second sight. I've got amazing powers of observation. And that's how I know when I try to get through a telephone to you. Be nobody home. Got the obligatory Hendrix perm, the inevitable pinhole burns all down the front of my favorite satin shirt. I've got nicotine stains on my fingers. Got a bamboo and a chain. Got a grand piano to prop up my own remains. I've got wild staring eyes. I've got a strong urge to fly, but I've got nowhere to fly to, fly to, fly to. Ooh, when I pick up the phone, still nobody home. Got a pair of Go Hill boots. I've got fading roots. Later, folks. Don't forget, go to Chad's. I think Michael dropped the link, and hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you soon.